People often say money makes the world go round, and the world of football is no different. Some super agents drive the billion-dollar industry of football off the pitch. Jorge Mendes, for instance, has transformed promising players into global superstars. Cristiano Ronaldo, who is his most famous client, is proof of how good Mendes is. They are the height of football's fame, glitz, and of course, the huge amount of money that keep it all going. But what really goes on behind those closed-door negotiations? How did these super agents get to be so powerful? And how do their actions ripple through the sport, affecting clubs, players, and fans alike? Join us as we pull back the curtain on the money game and discover the hidden world of modern football's super agents. In the early days of football, player transfers and negotiating contracts were usually pretty easy tasks that were taken care of by club officials or the players themselves. The agent's only job was to negotiate basic terms and make sure their clients got good deals. But as football became more valuable as a business, it became necessary to have specialized agents who could help people find their way through the ever more complicated football world. A lot of professional football agents came on the scene in the 1980s and 1990s and quickly became important people in the sport. Their method of representing players was more focused on business, with the goal of getting their clients better contracts and endorsement deals that would help them make more money. This period was the start of the change from regular agents to the super agents we see today. They went from being middlemen to power brokers, putting together deals worth millions of dollars and having a say in big club decisions. They have a lot of power in the boardrooms of big teams, where they negotiate contracts, set up transfers, and even influence club policies. They are the architects behind some of the most significant moves in football history. The football boom in terms of money made it easy for eager agents to do well. By getting their clients lucrative deals, these managers made a lot of money, which they then used to grow their businesses. The most important thing for a super agent is their network. These agents operate in a highly interconnected world, leveraging their relationships with club executives, scouts, and other agents. This network allows them to access insider information, influence decisions, and stay ahead of the competition. Social network analysis shows that their success and power are based on networks. Super agents play multifaceted roles in the football ecosystem. They're not just deal makers, but also strategists, advisors, and sometimes even influencers in club management. One of the most well-known super agents, Mini Raiola, is a compelling example of network power. He's one of the best and most famous football agents in the business. Most of his work is conducted behind the scenes, but he has a big influence in the transfer market and has a growing roster of some of the most elite names in football. He is responsible for handling stars such as Zlatan Ibrahimovic, Paul Pogba, Erling Haaland, and in the past, Romelu Lukaku. Delight, as well as the likes of Mario Balotelli, Irving Lozano, Henrik Mkhitaryan, Moise Kean, Blaise Matuidi, and Lorenzo Insigne. He was born in Italy but grew up in the Netherlands. Raiola began his work by helping his parents grow their restaurant business, and Raiola wasn't good enough to be a professional football player, but Haarlem hired him as their sports director when he was only 19 years old because they saw how good an entrepreneur he was. After his time at Haarlem, he went to work for the sports agency Sports Promotions, where he helped get famous Dutch football players to play for Italian teams. These players included Brian Roy from Ajax to Foggia in 1992, Marciano Venk to Genoa in 1993, Wim Jonk and Dennis Bergamo to Inter in 1993, and Michael Krieg to Padua in 1994. Soon after, he chose to leave the sports agency and start his own business. The first big thing he did was make sure Pavel Nedved moved from Sparta Prague to Lazio after a great performance at Euro 1996. Agents like Raiola have a long list of clients that include the sport's most important stars and highest paid players. Aside from his roster and image, Raiola is a powerful individual for clubs to deal with because of his negotiation skills and contacts. He negotiated Pogba's £92 million move to Manchester United in 2016, which was the world record at the time. He also made money for himself, reportedly getting £22 million for the deal. It was a move that left Raiola feeling triumphant and only added to his already impressive reputation. Furthermore, Jorge Mendes, widely regarded as the ultimate super agent, also boasts a client roster that includes some of the biggest names in football globally. Following his unsuccessful professional football career, Mendes found a new path in 1996 as an agent, facilitating Nuno Espirito Santos' transfer from Vitória de Guimarães to Deportivo. Mendes' base in Portugal enabled him to attract a plethora of young talent, and it was his active involvement in various football schools that allowed him to secure clients like Cristiano Ronaldo and Ricardo Quaresma. Mendes' impact goes far beyond individual player deals. He has deep connections with clubs like Real Madrid and Manchester United, giving him the ability to orchestrate significant transfers and shape the strategic direction of these clubs. In 2003, he burst into the spotlight following Ronaldo's transfer to Manchester United. He guided Ronaldo through his iconic career, from his transfer to Real Madrid in 2009 to his move to Juventus in 2018 and his triumphant return to Man United in 2021. In early 2023, there were reports of a potential split between Mendes and Ronaldo, as the renowned agent was not involved in the veteran's transfer to Saudi Arabian club Al Nassr. According to reports, Mendes allegedly urged Ronaldo to avoid his now famous interview with Piers Morgan, a decision that is believed to have played a role in the end of his tenure at Manchester United. In 2004, Mendes also played a significant role in Chelsea's decision to hire Porto head coach Jose Mourinho, despite Mourinho already having a representative at the time. Mendes' impact at Chelsea expanded, as he played a crucial role in facilitating the transfers of several talented Portuguese players to Stamford Bridge, including Ricardo Carvalho, Paul Ferreira, Thiago and Manique. The businessman orchestrates deals through his agency, Geste Food. Mendes has always been at the center of controversy, with constant accusations from other agents about his approach to signing clients without following the established protocols. There have been allegations that he has utilized third-party ownership of players through Geste Food. With its vast network and impressive track record, the agency has established itself as a powerhouse in the industry. Geste Food has played a significant role in shaping the football landscape, and Mendes has consistently been recognized as the top agent in the industry, winning the prestigious Best Agent of the Year award at the Globe Soccer Awards an impressive 10 times. In addition to football, he also manages a diverse range of athletes, including Formula One star Charles Leclerc, triple jump champion Patricia Memona, surfer Federico Morai, tennis player Joe Souza, and cyclist Joe Almeida. Mendes' agency is also behind the management of notable figures like Jose Mourinho, Nuno Espirito Santo, Bruno Lage, and Gennaro Gattuso. Gattuso and Aitor Karanka are the only non-Portuguese managers that Mendes represents. When it comes to players, Mendes is also in charge in João Felix, although he represents him through a separate agency. Kia Jarubchin, despite stirring up controversy, is yet another super agent. This 52-year-old Iranian may not hold a formal license, but he prides himself in providing expert guidance to players regarding their rights, as well as assisting clubs with transfers and contracts. In 2004, Jarubchin, a devoted Arsenal supporter, made a brilliant move by establishing Media Sports Investments and forming a partnership with the Brazilian team, Corinthians. By the way, he had thought about doing it with the Gunners due to his strong friendship with David Dein, but it was considered too costly. That began a successful partnership with Carlos Tevez, whom he played a role in transferring across various countries, including England, Italy, China, and Argentina. Jarubchin has been the mastermind behind a series of high-profile transfers, including Oscar's move to China, Bakayoko's transfer to Chelsea from Monaco, and David Luiz's multi-million-pound journey from Benfica to Chelsea, then to Paris Saint-Germain, and ultimately back to Chelsea. His most impressive feat, however, was orchestrating the pivotal moment when Philippe Coutinho made his monumental £142 million move from Liverpool to Barcelona. Jarubchin is known for grabbing attention with his deals, leading to discussions about the ethical and legal aspects of his methods. Jonathan Barnett is another influential super agent. Barnett's career took off with his very first client, none other than the West Indian cricket legend Brian Lara. Barnett is the visionary behind Stellar Group Limited, leading a roster of top-tier clients such as Gareth Bale, Luke Shaw, Jesse Lingard, and Jordan Pickford. He orchestrated Bale's £86 million transfer to Real Madrid in 2013, showcasing his ability to negotiate shrewdly and the corporate realm. For instance, take a look at the executives at Man United who made the decision to extend left-back Shaw's contract for 5 years with a staggering weekly salary of £190,000. However, in contrast to Raiola, Barnett prefers to maintain a sense of privacy when it comes to matters of emotions on the field. The emergence of super agents like Raiola raises significant concerns about the state of football today. It looks like the game has been taken over by a wave of ruthless consumerism, blinded by a seemingly endless desire for more and more pointless spending. One could argue that Raiola and the other super agents are reaping the rewards of exorbitant TV deals and wealthy owners. However, people are of the opinion that there is little evidence to suggest that their work has any beneficial effect on football, aside from catering to the current demand for sensational transfer news. The transfer window creates an exhilarating buzz that impacts various stakeholders in the football world. From players and managers to fans, executives, journalists, and agents, everyone gets caught up in the excitement. The involvement of super agents has had a big effect on how much money football teams make. They make it easier for clubs to make high-value transfers that can improve their performance and reputation, but the costs that come with them, like agent fees and high player wages, can put a strain on the club's resources. Because of this, clubs often look for new ways to make money, such as by charging more for tickets, selling merchandise, or forming business relationships. The rise of super agents has prompted calls for increased regulation in the football industry. Governing bodies like FIFA and UEFA have put in place means to keep an eye on what agents do, such as fee caps and licensing requirements, but it's still hard to enforce these rules, and super agents often find ways to get around them. Understanding the role and power of super agents is important for understanding the modern football business and where it's going. Even though the football business is always changing, super agents will still play a big role in shaping players' careers, teams' fortunes, and the sport as a whole. To keep the beautiful game fair, competitive, and open to players all over the world, they will need to find a balance between their power and the need for regulatory oversight and moral concerns. What do you think of these super agents? Let us know in the comments below. Also, don't forget to like this and subscribe for more videos. See you in the next video.